This reminded me of a little bit of the Buddha's first sermon, the sermon that he gave to the 5 ascetics that led them, not the 5 ascetics, to 1,000 fire ascetics that led them to arahantship. After the Buddha had converted the 5 ascetics and taught them the Dhamma in such a way that they became arahants, he said to the monks, go and wander, no two should wander together. And they teach the Dhamma that's good in the beginning, good in the middle, good in the end. He went to this group of fire ascetics called matted hair fire ascetics, and like this, and they would worship fires. So their duty was essentially to tend the fire and make sure that it kept going, and had a bunch of different rituals around fire. So a number of different things happened, which the Buddha kind of displayed psychic powers to this one leader of the sect of these fire worshippers, fire tenders, fire keepers, and he was able to convert him. And then when he converted, he and his 500 disciples came over to the Buddha. They threw all their pots and pans and their fire implements into the water, and it washed downstream. And the leader of the sect, he had 2 other brothers, and they also had their own disciples, and they saw the pots and everything washing downstream, so they came up to see what was happening. And they met the Buddha and also converted, kind of became his students. So altogether, all those fire ascetics were 1,000. So once they'd all converted to Buddhism, the Buddha gave them this sermon called the fire sermon. He said, everything is burning. The eye is burning, the ear is burning, the nose is burning, the tongue is burning, the body is burning, the mind is burning, contact at the eye, contact at the ear. It kind of went through everything. It's kind of essentially the world. And so you can imagine it would have made a very big impression on these matted hair fire ascetics. So when he said everything is burning, he said what it's burning with, which is passion. It's burning with passion and desire. So it's not necessarily that the world is on fire in and of itself, that the world is painful to the touch in and of itself. It's the passion and desire that a person has for the world that causes it to burn, burns with the fire of hatred, burns with the fire of craving, burns with the fire of delusion. And because it burns, it's hot to the touch.